I'm sure you've heard the news. Welcome to Laugh Little Won't Hurt, where we bring you the top 10 real funny news stories of 2024. That's right, folks, we scoured the internet, we dug through the headlines, we even checked those supermarket tabloids by the checkout line, all to bring you the most hilarious, unbelievable, and downright wacky news stories of the year. Get ready to light up your mind and have a good laugh. We're talking stories that'll make you say, wait, what? And then immediately want to call your grandma and tell her all about it. So buckle up, grab your snacks, and get ready for some serious side-splitting fun. Because let's be honest, we could all use a good laugh these days, right? Let's do this thing. What's something people don't know about wedding mix-ups? Well, let me tell you. You know how people say, oh, 2024, you're so weird? Well, this story takes the cake. Picture this. A beautiful wedding ceremony, white doves, a nervous groom, and a goat in a veil. You heard me, right? A goat. Apparently there was a bit of a mix-up with the wedding planner, and well, let's just say the groom didn't quite get hitched to the bride he was expecting. I mean, talk about cold hooves at the altar, am I right? The best part, the groom didn't even realize it until the kiss at the end. Hey, at least the goat looked very elegant in that veil. I gotta give her that. And hey, who knows? Maybe goat milk is the secret to a long and happy marriage. Okay, probably not, but a guy can dream, right? This whole thing just goes to show, folks, always double-check the wedding planner's credentials and maybe, just maybe, take a peek under the veil before you say I do. You never know who or what you might end up marrying. Why are there not more people talking about cats in politics? Hold on to your catnip, folks, because this next story is the cat's meow. Move over, political pups. There's a new top dog in town, and it purrs like a motor. That's right, a cat was elected mayor of a small town this year. This feline politician, let's call him Mayor Whiskers, campaigned on a platform of more naps, endless head scratches, and a strict no dogs allowed policy in City Hall. I gotta say, his platform speaks to me on a spiritual level. The town's residents are saying Mayor Whiskers is a breath of fresh air, even if that breath sometimes includes a hairball or two. Hey, nobody's perfect, right? I'm just waiting for the headlines. Mayor Whiskers vetoes dog park funding or catnap delays city council meeting. You know what they say, all politics is local, and in this town, it's also adorable and covered in fur. I can't wait to see what Mayor Whiskers accomplishes in his term. Maybe he'll finally solve that whole cat-in-the-wall riddle. This is gonna blow your mind. Get ready to split your sides, folks, because this next story is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. A woman dressed as a giant banana crossed the finish line first at a marathon this year. That's right. She peeled away from the competition and left them all in the dust. I guess you could say she had a peeling strategy. Okay, I'll stop with the puns, maybe, but seriously, this woman ran a whole marathon in a full-on banana costume. Talk about commitment. I bet she was one happy bunch at the finish line. And you know, she had to be getting her potassium. I can barely run a mile without needing a nap and a protein shake. This woman's out here conquering marathons dressed as a piece of fruit. It just goes to show you, folks, you can achieve anything you set your mind to, even if you look slightly ridiculous doing it. So go out there and chase your dreams, even if you have to do it dressed as a giant banana. Why are there not more people talking about dogs driving cars? Chapter 4, paparazzi alert. Dog steals car, takes owner for a ride. Hold on to your leashes, folks, because this next story is positively wild. A dog decided to take his owner's car for a spin, and let's just say it wasn't exactly a smooth ride. Apparently, this four-legged friend was tired of waiting in the car and decided to take the wheel himself. I guess you could say he was feeling paw-eared up. Okay, I'll stop, I promise. Witnesses say the dog was driving like a maniac, honking the horn, swerving all over the road. Basically, your typical Sunday driver in New York City. Hey-oh! Luckily, no one was hurt, and the dog and his owner were reunited. I'm sure the dog got a stern talking to, but you know he was secretly proud of himself. This just goes to show you, folks, never underestimate the intelligence of a bored dog with access to a car, and maybe invest in a good car insurance policy while you're at it. This is going to blow your mind. Chapter 6, Meme Mania. Prankster replaces street signs with internet gold. All right, folks, this next story is straight out of a meme lover's dream. Some genius, and I use that term loosely, decided to replace all the street signs in their city with memes. That's right, instead of Main Street, you got Doge Street. Instead of stop, you got Drake posting. It was pure chaos, but also kind of hilarious. Imagine trying to navigate your way through town with nothing but memes to guide you. Turn left at distracted boyfriend, then right at woman yelling at cat. It's like the city itself became a giant meme. I gotta hand it to this prankster. They definitely earned some internet points for creativity, but seriously folks, don't try this at home unless you're prepared for the consequences. And maybe a lifetime ban from the internet. I bet you didn't know that taking selfies could break records and maybe even thumbs. Chapter 7. Selfie King. Man snaps world record, breaks the internet and maybe his thumb. Get ready to say cheese 1,000 times, folks, because this next story is all about the selfies. This year, one man took his love for selfies to the next level, setting a new world record for the most selfies taken in 1 hour. This guy's selfie game must have been strong because he snapped hundreds, maybe even thousands of photos of himself in just 60 minutes. I'm not sure what's more impressive, his dedication or his arm strength. I bet his camera roll is a thing of beauty. Or maybe a terrifying abyss of self-portraits. Either way, this guy's selfie obsession is on another level. He's like the Michael Phelps of selfies. I can't even imagine how many filters he had to scroll through to find the perfect one. And don't even get me started on the captions. Just another day, breaking selfie records, feeling cute, might delete later. The possibilities are endless. I bet you didn't know that even toddlers can have emergencies that melt your heart. Get ready to melt your heart, folks, because this next story is equal parts adorable and hilarious. A toddler, bless his little cotton socks, decided to call 911 to report a very serious emergency. His teddy bear was missing. I can just imagine the conversation. 911, what's your emergency? Mr. Snuggles is gone? He's lost and he's scared. It's enough to make you want to hug the stuffing out of your own teddy bear. Thankfully, the 911 operator was understanding and helped the little guy track down his furry friend. I bet Mr. Snuggles got a good talking to about wandering off like that. This just goes to show you folks, even the smallest among us take their teddy bear security very seriously. And hey, if you ever need someone to listen to your problems, even if you're just a toddler missing your teddy bear, you can always count on 911. If you're a senior, then you need to see this. Get ready to bust a move, folks, because this next story is proof that age is just a number. A group of senior citizens decided to show the youngsters how it's done by creating their own viral dance challenge. These grandparents weren't content with just knitting and playing bingo. They were out here hitting the wah and flossing like they were born to do it. I'm telling you, their dance moves were smoother than a freshly paved driveway. The internet went wild for their infectious energy and hilarious dance moves. They proved that you're never too old to have fun, learn something new, and maybe even break the internet with your killer dance skills. I'm not sure what's funnier, their dance moves, or the fact that they probably have no idea what going viral even means. They're just out here living their best lives, and I'm here for it. I bet you didn't know that a simple fishing trip could uncover a century-old secret. This next story is about as rare as finding a mermaid riding a unicorn. A woman fishing in the ocean reeled in something truly unexpected, a message in a bottle. And not just any message, this one was over 100 years old. Can you imagine? A message lost at sea for a century, just waiting to be discovered. It's like something out of a pirate movie. I bet the message was full of adventure, romance, and maybe even a treasure map. Or, it could have just been a grocery list from 1924. Dear future reader, please pick up milk, eggs, and a loaf of bread. P.S. The flapper dresses are all the rage these days. Either way, it's a fascinating glimpse into the past and a reminder that you never know what treasures you might find hidden in the most unexpected places. You need to watch this if you struggle with finding inspiration for your next big project. And last but not least, we've got a story about dedication, creativity, and a whole lot of Legos. This year, one man decided to take his love for Legos to the next level by building a life-size replica of his house entirely out of Lego bricks. We're not talking about a little model here, folks. We're talking a full-on walk-through replica, complete with furniture, appliances, and probably even a Lego dog running around. I bet he even built himself a little Lego Jimmy Fallon minifigure to hang out in the Lego Tonight Show studio. This guy's dedication is truly awe-inspiring. I can barely put together a Lego set without losing half the pieces and stepping on the other half. This guy built a whole house. I wonder if he has a Lego mortgage to pay off. It just goes to show you, folks, if you can dream it, you can build it. Especially if you have an endless supply of Legos and a whole lot of free time. You need to hear this if you're a fan of funny news. The top 10 real funny news stories of 2024. From goat grooms to meme-filled cities, we've covered it all. Thanks for joining us on Laugh Little Won't Hurt. We hope these stories brought a smile to your face. Remember, life is too short to be serious all the time. So go out there, find the humor in everyday situations, and don't be afraid to laugh at yourself every now and then. And hey, if you stumble upon any hilarious news stories, be sure to share them with us. We're always on the lookout for a good chuckle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hilarious content. Until next time, stay silly.